My grandmother's will had a clause my brother did not read, and I want to be clear from the start. I did read it, and I said nothing for 4 months. She left the house, a 3-bedroom on a corner lot in the town where all of us grew up and only one of us stayed, to whichever of my grandchildren is, at the time of my death, residing within the town limits. Her words. She was 91 and she wrote that clause in 2019, and everyone in the family knew exactly what she meant by it, because everyone knew she had spent her last decade angry that we had all left. I stayed. Not out of virtue. My job is here, my kid's school is here, and I drove her to dialysis on Tuesdays and Fridays for 2.5 years. My brother Owen lives in Denver. 900 miles. He came home twice in those 2.5 years, both times for 4 days, and both times he told me I looked tired. She went into hospice in October. Owen flew in on a Thursday, and by the following Monday he had signed a 6-month lease on a studio apartment 11 blocks from her house, updated his driver's license, and registered to vote. He told me it was so he could be present for the end. He told our cousins it was so he could be present for the end. He told me, separately, over a beer, that the will was ambiguous and he wanted to be safe. She died in January. And here is where it gets uncomfortable, because Owen was right about the timing. He was residing in town. On a technicality, on a lease he took specifically to qualify, he met the clause. What he did not read was the amendment she signed in 2022, after her second hospitalization, which added 11 words. Residing continuously in said town for not less than 3 years prior. She was not a sentimental woman, but she was not a stupid one. She had watched him for 40 years. I found the amendment in February, in the estate file, because I was the executor and I read everything twice. Which is a thing I do, and which everyone in my family finds tedious until it is not. I did not tell him in February. I did not tell him in March, when he moved into the house with the keys he had asked me for and I gave him. I did not tell him in April, when he pulled up the kitchen floor and put in the bathroom he had been describing at dinners for years. Roughly $19,000 of it. All his own money. All before probate closed. I told him in May, in the lawyer's office, with the amendment in front of us both. He asked how long I had known. I told him the truth. The house is mine. I am selling it.